I think they finally fucked up. They do it all the time, and I say it all the time. But this time, I think I really do at least. Well, no, maybe I gotta do some research tonight before I go back. But I think because this is an at will labor state, I really don't think there's anything I can do. I'm gonna say something to them tomorrow. Not, obviously, like I've been saying on my videos, I'm not gonna say, oh, you're gang stalking. Trust me, I know what they're doing. I'm not gonna say, oh, this is electronic harassment or this is you're part of this group. No. Well, like I've been saying, they do stupid shit in the process of gang stalking that where they're actually fucking up and break if see I know I guess for the rest of y'all who really don't know, and I seen other videos where people go, I guess snap and actually say, oh, you're gangs, and they say it, and there's nothing they can do about it. That's the whole purpose of the video. I mean, the program to make you look stupid, right? So I'm like, first of all, since we only deal with the low level people, just like anything, army or cult or whatever. You only deal with the low level cult members. So there's no way I get to anybody at the top myself. So and like I said, since I've been told them I know what's going on, and they know that, and they, like I said, they come at me for things I say on these videos or things I've said to people in person, and a lot of the times they come at me with shit I said that has nothing to do with gang stalkers, because I'll be having a conversation usually at one of these little rinky-dink jobs, and I'll say something, and like last week I was at the Target. We was working there at night, and I wasn't working for Target. I was working for the, like I said, rinky-dink temp service, and we were changing the display. They call it I forgot what they call it. Reset. The company that does it, they go from city to city, state to state. The people that work there. So anyway, as usual, they gang stalking, and the little supervisor, she's a little bit younger, black girl, doesn't. They're really not supposed to about it, but it did. It does. It's not me. Oh, I hating black my own people. No, none of this shit. This bitch really, like I said, whatever they told the gang stalk, she really fell for it, and you could tell because of the things she would say. And when I said return and said things to her, she couldn't say anything. So finally, by the third night, when they're doing their street theater, and we're at work, we were all working together. They finally, by the third night, they just had me working with them two. It was two females, and the other guys, they were off doing their thing. So she's on the phone, and they're doing, when they're talking about you, but they're right in your vicinity. So it basically, I know this to regular people who don't know what's going on, it's gonna sound crazy, but to anybody who knows gang stalking, you already know how they do with the street theater and the gaslighting. The fool is basically because you could tell I'm pretty opinionated, especially since I found out what's going on. I definitely don't back down. And what happened is one night we're having a discussion. I started it. I did. But like I said, it's the middle of the night. We're at work. And you could tell the people were automatically shutting me down because they're gang stalkers. And you can say, well, maybe they're just, no. You don't do that to people you don't know, especially at work. Nowadays, you know how people, we all know that. You don't just shut somebody down and try to shut them up. No, see what I'm saying? Like they're a little boy or a little girl. You don't shut people down. You don't know what that motherfucker might do. Seriously, it has nothing to do with gang stalking. You don't try to shut that. So that means they think it's like when you know people, all right? So you know this motherfucker ain't gonna do something. Basically, you don't do shit like that to strangers. Like, oh, I know this nigga a punk. You don't know what the fuck that motherfucker might do. You don't. That's not gangster. That's not tough. That's fucking stupid. If he kill your ass, yeah, he probably go to prison. But you dead, bitch. What about your family? You stupid. Why would you do that? It's not being tough. You're not being a punk by basically just either listening to him or debating but not blowing them off like, shut up and laughing and smiling. And no, bitch is not. Oh, he's mad because he's laughing. No, bitch, I'm mad because you're acting like a little bitch. You're trying to overtalk me like a woman does when you get in an argument with your bitch. And she just starts starting to talk loud, especially if you're in public. She wants to talk loud so you get fucked up and get arrested or either shot by the police. And these are men using these tactics, trying to overtalk you so you do something, smiling with a little bitch ass grin on his face. I mean, acting like a total bitch. And they're telling me, no, it's not worth it. There's some, they say the oldest ass sound like plantation ass shit. Some things are better. Yeah, one of the women I was working with literally said this last week. Some things are better off not said. What the fuck are you talking about? I know she was older. That had nothing to do with it. I don't know what part of the gang stalking shit this was. I think she really was scared. I know she was part of it, but I think she really was scared. And I had been taken up for the whole time I was there. I guess they took that as something else, and they could tell I was, just taken up for it, and or at least had a little soft spot for it doing the, But like I said, they kept putting me with them. So these fucking sellouts that work with these people, that try to flip it and say things before you can say it, like calling people sellouts, and they're the ones working with this evil ass cult, gang stalking and shit, punk bitches. So anyway, long story short, the bitch literally lied to my face and told me I said something the night before. It couldn't even, like I said, but when she was on the phone right next to me, talking loud, supposedly talking about some dude she had staying with her. Like it's cute, with her attitude was cute. Like, oh, well, it's just that he's strong and I'm strong and opinionated. I know I'm a bitch sometimes. The bitch, that's not funny because you're literally in charge of all of us. I can get you in trouble not because they're gang stalk, which I know you are, you stupid bitch. But you're literally right now thinking it's cool and funny to be in charge and be a woman who's a bitch. Oh, yeah, I'm a bitch sometimes. Yeah, I know that. Like, damn, how fucking stupid are you people? I can literally just say, hey, this is just a hostile workplace. This woman just said she's a bitch on purpose. And that's a fucking complaint. I know it probably wouldn't go that far, but who knows? A bitch might get fired because they don't want to deal with that. Like, fucking, we ain't going through all this shit. Fuck it. Well, you should. Maybe next time you'll think. But just stupid shit. Like I said, it was because, first of all, I didn't have to back down. It wasn't me standing up to her like me against supervisor. The conversation was supposed to be lighthearted. And, you know what I'm saying, passing the time. They all ganged up on me, right? So, no, like I said, I think them being women, which I could understand, they got scared. So the other dude, though, who was talking shit, he wouldn't back down. So that's fine. I didn't try to provoke him, but I was going to say what I had to say. And, he has this big grin on his face, like, because he's stunned for, at the same time he's gang stalking, he's also breaking some of the rules. You stunned for it, trying to impress these women. You stunned for these hoes. That's how you died, nigga. Trying to impress these bitches. But I wouldn't, nothing like that. Yeah, he would have got his ass beat. I mean, y'all gang stalkers know my history. And that's a fact. That's one thing I can do is not brag, but talk on this video. Y'all motherfuckers been stalking me. I don't know how long, so you know how many niggas bigger than me I done beat down with my bare fucking hands, and you know that for a fact. So any goddamn way, he's smiling and shit. Like I said, I ain't never been fighting with somebody my own size in my whole life. High school, grade, maybe it's grade school when we're all little, like maybe grade, 1st through 5th grade, I might have got 1 or 2 scrapples. But middle school, I really didn't get in no fights. High school, on up, like I said, never nobody my own size, height or whatever. They always were bigger. And I had some draws, no losses. draws and no losses. Wins and draws, no losses. They all were bigger. They had to give up too. We had to just stop. And that's a fact. You gang stalkers know that shit. You know I'm not lying. So anyway, so that's why I think they got scared because they see, he said something out his mouth. But no, I really wasn't finna snap. But I did, just let them know, like, motherfucker, and they knew it. And they trying to, like, calm. Not she didn't say calm. She was trying to joke too, like, still on his side, like, um, like, yeah, like I said, some things are don't, like, basically, I'm like, nah, he was wrong, plain and simple. If we just having a talk like that, you can't shut me down and, wave me off. And this had nothing about a work complaint. This is, we two men, nigga. You not gonna fight her because you standing in front of these hoes. Yeah, the bitch might like you. That's fine. It ain't no jealous or whatever. But nigga, you ain't finna stun on me. Where the fuck they do that at? So he's still smiling the whole days. It's still talking. And I could tell, like I said, I left it alone because, like I said, I knew what he was doing, and I could see they were fucking scared, not terrified. But and the other girl, like I said, like a day later, she's having a conversation. I don't even know if they really be talking to people about being a bitch. Oh, I'm just a bitch sometimes, because I think it was so heated that I won't say so heated that I might have not noticed she had been saying something too. But I don't think she was saying something to shut me up as a supervisor. She was saying something as a bitch trying to get old boy to keep going. Like on his side, like egg him on. That's what she was doing. So I don't know if that was her kind of weak ass apology the next night. So, like I said, it wasn't, y'all be quiet. I'm the super, whatever. So, anyway, what happened today, what I say might give me, basically, I am doing this for the rest of y'all too. Y'all know how I keep talking about that. We're trying to work so we can get these fools arrested. So I do feel a little bit. Y'all might like, what are you talking about? I feel a little bit that it's not nothing that'll help the whole effort, the fight. It'll be more like I can get personal satisfaction by getting this dude, because he's stupid. He deserves it. That was fucking stupid what he did today. When you hear what you might not understand if you haven't been, if like say you're a professional, you might not have worked these type of jobs maybe since college or before college. So you might not, unless you're in labor or human resources or something like that. Long story short, I get to this new gig today. Like I've been said, I work these little temp jobs, and you can choose what you want. So okay, basically they're mad about that. Like I said, they think it's too much money, and it's really not. But for some reason, I shouldn't be allowed to get my VA benefits and do these little rinky-dink jobs. And I told in their heads, that's what I'm saying. And I'm not even gonna go into the rules. I've been, like I said, that's another thing they always gangsta on me, even about anything about me actually calling or doing research, asking questions. They gang stalk me about that. Like I'll be doing stuff that's so fucking amazing by asking, am I allowed to do this? Can I do this? Is this okay for us to do this? And instead of just going by what Leroy or Tamika said, who been there, which is cool, they been there, but hey, I'm gonna go ask and find out for myself from the horse's mouth or call. Alright, so for years I've been known. So basically they're mad about that, and they're like, because one of them even said it the other day. Oh, you getting all that good money? He says it. It's because he's a vet too, and he's older than me, but not that much, but like 5-6 years or whatever. And he just, to them it's like, remember I kept saying winning the lottery. And these fuck niggas, man. I mean, just bitch ass niggas. Like, how God is gonna? You got that jealousy in your heart, and you don't. Even with that gang stalking shit, you don't know what people went through. You don't know why. Like I said, it's not to them. It's about the money. Oh, I just want to get up to this level. Yada yada yada. And it's like, bitch, that's your problem. I've been told y'all, and that's from my heart. I went back because I wanted to get better, right? So I can get a better job. I'm like, I'm out in the military now. That was the whole point of doing that, was the to get out the situation from, in the early '90s and all that crazy shit. So I'm out now. Now it's like I'm trying to get a career, and they acting like that is like me trying to get into their lifestyle. Like it's cool, and it's not like they've been telling you this all your life. A high school graduate only makes this much, and this is on fucking commercials. A college graduate. So I'm trying to go to college as soon as I get out, right? And back then I didn't understand what it was. It was so confusing and so it hurt. It's like, how in the fuck these mom? And nobody's liking care. Everybody's like, oh, like you have enough. Why are you just like? Why do you need more? And I'm like, at some points I didn't have a car. I mean, but it's like I'm the one who's going for too, like almost like they're trying to use biblical reasons, like oh, it's harder for a rich man. I'm like, I'm not trying. That's not what's in my heart. And I couldn't come to grips. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? That's why, like I said, that's the dumb shit that I laugh at them about now, because I didn't hurt myself. I hurt them. It's like I went to get help. And now my rating, because I kept going trying to seek answers, going through this, going through that, going through to get it. Like I said, just like I said, they told us in the '80s about keep going, keep trying to better yourself, not to be cool, not to say, oh, I have this degree or certificate, or I'm a professional, I'm this and that. No, because you make more fucking money. And I couldn't understand how people my age, I'm like, we all seen this. We used to talk about it. The teachers used to tell you, this is how much you make as or you get a trade, this and that. Just like the gang stalker right there in the suit, See what I'm saying? That's probably why he came out. Oh, I just want to be able to go to work and no, bitch. It's because they told you how much over a lifetime a high school graduate makes versus over a lifetime. And that was a fucking commercial back then, just a commercial. So all this shit tells you the teachers' life. It's like I don't know what changed. It's like maybe that's why none of those after school specials come on no more. Seriously, you think it just played out, but maybe there was a reason. Like, whoa, these motherfuckers actually, we thought it was corny and a joke, and we did joke about it. But I know I did. You actually followed some of them fucking rules, or GI Joe. Back in '80s, '83, at the end of GI Joe, they always had the little special, about they be in the bath of the kids smoking cigarettes, and next thing you know, Duke busts through the door, and they're like, Duke. And he tells them, smoking is bad for you. They're like, oh, we didn't know. And then Duke goes, now you know, and knowing is half the battle. Yo, Joe. We used to jump out to high school. By the time I was like, that shit was funny. Like, hey, man, you remember that? Every time they was doing something, they drinking or whatever, and here comes a Roadblock, or one of the Joe characters, the G.I. Joes. Anyway, the point was, all that shit, y'all thought it was just fucking corny, and you thought street people or gangsters, Now it's like, actually, yeah, you found that's why we still alive. I was like, oh, how in the fuck they do? And they still alive, and I live. That's where the jealousy comes out. They did. I went to church every Sunday, and why they still? And I got sick, and they got sick. They got sick, and they healed up. Oh, I get sick, and if I would have did that, I'd been dead. And this is just hateful ass evil shit. That's why you're sick, cause you're evil, bitch. That's why. That's what's killing you. That shit out your heart. Get that evil shit out your fucking heart. That's why I said in the other videos, you're gonna die. Not somebody go, oh, at least I'm not gonna do anything to fucking you. You're not worth it. They got mad about that years ago, a long time ago, when I told them they wasn't worth killing. And they really, it's like, what kind of psychopath are you gets upset with that? But, anyway, long story short about today. The fool says, okay, I get there. Cool. No, he doesn't, no. At first, you can tell it's kind of fishy. That, like I said, it's about them. They're really mad about me taking these jobs. Like, the only people that really take these jobs, there's a few gang stalks they had recently, one of them, he had another job. He had, like, he was IT, so it was just, to him it was nothing. This was all last week at the Target. Um, I just do this part time, which is fine. But I know he was doing it because, like I said, I do tell him the truth. I don't have to do this. I'm just here, and and so long story short, I do like the little extra money. Hey, it might not be much, but hey, it's better than money going out. It's money coming in. Even if you only spend $5 in that one day, instead, you might have made 100. You know, but for some people, that's all they got, the $100, and they can work. You might work real hard physically, not just I worked long hours. You're a professional behind the desk or whatever. Medical field, that's hard. But for a lot of them, it's just it was a hard day. I was at the office 10 hours. You was on office on your ass. Some motherfuckers working 10, 12, 16, 17 hours. I know for a fact, busting their ass literally all day long. Literally on their feet, moving shit, lifting pounds each time. By the end of the day, if you added up everything they lifted, it might add up to 5,000 pounds every day, all day. So, anyways, like, stop complaining, bitch. I wouldn't call you out if you would have. Why in the fuck would you fuck with other people? That's why you're getting called out, little bitch. It's not because you laughed at me. Nobody gives a fuck about you, bitch. You fucking laugh. You a fucking hoe, nigga. Shit, who in the fuck give a fuck if you laugh, bitch? That's why you only say shit when you're around your friends, because you're a little bitch. You don't say shit because you're a punk. You've been like that probably your whole life. I bet you got beat up in high school. But you women, y'all dating these niggas and having kids with them, you're going to have more punks just like them. So anyway, okay, I keep getting off the subject. So anyway, I walk in and it gangsta fashion, true to gang, true to life. He, um, uh, can I help you? I'm like, yeah, I already know. So I didn't say that. I just said, yeah, y'all speak to the person it says to look for on the work order. Oh, she's in the Pennsylvania office. Oh, okay, it's no big deal. So that means she handles all the not hiring, because like I said, with temps, she does all the ordering or whatever you want to call it, whatever. So either way, this is the address. I didn't say that, but it's like, bitch, don't play with me. Doesn't matter. She's in Pennsylvania. Obviously, she fucking put in the work order. Smart ass. So he called somebody. Oh, you got another person for people ready? And so okay, so just put him to work. It's like, no, bitch, I just fucking showed up and said, give me some fucking money. I mean, just stupid. Alright, so anyway, I'm thinking it'd just be a regular day, but I don't know. I think he's giving me a gift. Like I said, it might help everybody, but it might just give me a little personal set. Because like I said, I've been saying this on other tapes. They do, in order to do it, I see they have to do shit where they break either rules or laws. And it's like, you gang stalking at work, okay, don't, just like I'm telling y'all, don't leave your job, just file a regular complaint for harassment. Trust me, they'll do things that normally, remember the problem was they was doing like racial or sexual. It was something they did that you would have to prove your word against theirs. No, but since they're gang stalking you, they're gonna do it with all of them. So basically, just record their ass. And don't even say, oh, this is part of a government program where you look crazy. Just say, oh, I don't know why they doing that. They just don't like me, I guess. It doesn't bother me, but I'm still at the same time, I'm not going to take it. No, I'm not whining. I'm not complaining. Some things just going too far. And maybe I do feel like they might have done it to other folks. And I don't think they should be allowed to get away with this. Shit, that's the ticket. It might put a stop to it because they'll keep getting fucked up and fired, and if they get hired back with their gang stalking connections, it'll have something will have to. Well, wait a minute, why are these people keep getting hired back? And so something will have to spark off an investigation. So anyway, as I'm learning the job. Like I said, it's the same type of shit, but it's just new. I'm putting together shelves that go inside work vans. If you ever seen it, so they can the tools and so anyway, he doesn't say anything at all. He has another temp for training, which is fine. What I'm saying is, I'll tell you in a second. He didn't say anything. So after about an hour and a half, he comes out and, how many did you do? What are you talking about? How many? What do you mean? How many did you do? And I ain't saying anything. I just said, I don't know. I think one, two. And he said, oh, I need more. I need more than that. And I look at him. I said, okay. I'm still learning. But so before you can go, oh, that's just you. You couldn't. No, no, no. I've been on jobs that have standards like that. Whether it's pulling cases, the point is they like, oh well, you got to pull 180 cases an hour, and that's a lot. Like in a warehouse for a supermarket, any supermarket, you're supposed to be able to pull a lot of cases. You have to. They call it that in the ad, but it says it in the ad. We're looking for industrial athletes. Literally, you have to run the whole 10, 12 hours, right? And it's pretty easy if you get used to it. But this didn't say nothing. He didn't say nothing. And when I first he could have said this is what's going on. But you're still supposed to give this 8 hours, all 8 hours, and I don't. He still hasn't given me a number. That's why I think I've got him. He hasn't given me a number. Well, he did. He did. By the end, he said, which is dumb. I can do it in 18 minutes. And the other guys, after he left, they're like, didn't bother me, but they were trying. I guess they wanted me to stay because they're explaining how the other guys they had to go behind them and fix whatever they did, and I didn't get it wrong. It just took me a little bit longer to put all the pieces together. And so the fool says I can do it in 18 minutes, and you're the fucking supervisor. Of course you can do it in fucking 18 minutes, you stupid bitch. But no, I didn't say that. But I'm gonna record his ass tomorrow. I'm trying this time. I'm gonna put his ass on tape tomorrow. Like one every 30 minutes, and that's what the guy said. The other temp who trained me, like show basically not even trained, just showed me what to do. One lesson, just hey, this do this and this, and I got it. But yeah, I do forget some steps, and like, oh shit, I gotta go back and do this. Oh shit, I tighten this up, and I can't do anything because I tighten this part up, so I gotta take all these bolts loose and fucking do it all over again, which was fine. I'm like, I don't care, just couple of more times I get it. But he's like, oh God, trust me, this is because a guy at another shop I was at, one of those rent center places, not rent center, the other one, best something rent, where the motherfuckers come in and pay 3 times as much over 2 years for something they could have put on layaway and got out for 6 months for like $600. They pay $1,500 over 24 months. You know how it go. But anyway, I'm putting together again for some reason, because of all of this gang stalking thing. You're like, well, why do you pick these jobs? Because they're the only ones that come up, right? And I just want to do something, make a little money. So, and I know it's part of, because all of them in the last 3 after that Target job, they're all been putting the furniture together, not regular furniture, but display cases or things that like IKEA furniture. Just putting. Okay, so this last one, like I'll show you. I'll even tape that shit tomorrow. I'm gonna tape one of them and show it. So. Because I don't know, but this is an at-will labor state, and jobs like that, I don't think I'd have a case, but I still might do something or say something or call a lawyer. But the thing is, what I'm going at, he talked that shit at the end of the shift, right? How many you do all day? I'm like, well, 5 or 4. I lost count. But the point is, he didn't tell me. That's another thing. I was going slow, just trying to learn at first. Because he didn't say anything. A lot of jobs, you'll get finished and run out of shit to do with these little jobs. And now they, trying to find you shit work to do. Bullshit work. So anyway, he didn't specify. So I'm like, I'm not trying to bullshit, but I'm trying to learn it. So by the time he says something, in the half of the shift, well, I need more than that. He's trying to be funny. Okay, yeah. He's trying, okay, bitch, I'll wait till tomorrow. Well, tomorrow. 8 o'clock sharp. All right, bitch. We gonna see, ho. And I hope they give you this message tonight. I hope you already getting it right now. So let's get some fire. Yeah, cause when I'm in there, what them things they do, they had it look, cause it's all guys there. This and like I said, they're walking by on the other side of like I said, bitches. You all the way on the other side of the warehouse, talking shit loud as fuck. You know, like any watch other gang stalking videos. Watch some of the other people who recorded that shit. You know how what they tell you they're talking loud about shit that's personal to you that you did or whatever recently. Like I said, little punk ass bitch. Yeah, I said we'll be back. I'll be back bright and early tomorrow, bitch. And I bet y'all ain't gonna say shit. You gonna do your little hoe shit on the other side of the fucking warehouse. Like I said, while your little friends there, bitch. If you so upset about something I did, come say it to me, bitch. Be a man, hoe ass nigga. Both all of them, white boys, the black, who are all of them, they all together. Like I said, they all in it. I think they fucking each other. That's probably what's really going on. Like I said, y'all is trying to, they're trying to make you hate y'all. Nah, bitch, none of these motherfuckers, my people, the white one, the black one, you're gang stalkers. Y'all that's in this cult, you're all cult members. You can try to keep repeating what I say or putting up other videos or have whatever the hoaxes with people with my name, and you can do all that shit, bitch. It's not gonna work. You fake evil, bitch. It's not gonna fucking work. Alright, they had a video about 2 days ago when the dude Trey on YouTube reporting something about a guy shooting one of his neighbors from his balcony. It was right after I posted the other video when I said they're going to die. These folks are crazy. Like first of all, y'all aren't innocent people like that. The story is supposed to be tugging on your heartstrings. He was lost. He just moved in a new apartment complex and he somehow lost or some shit, whatever. Y'all look it up for yourselves. It should be on the national news. So, your whack ass shit. You can say whatever. Oh, you think too much of yourself. That's what the program is designed for. All the rest of us, you already know. I mean, I don't know how deep this shit. I know it goes deep. It's all over the world. Like I said, I talked to some people in Ireland, and they got groups together. It's all is every continent. I don't know what the fuck. And these folks, these sellouts, these black folks, all of them, the whites, these sellouts, are with this shit. So anyway, the point was, you can say, well, I didn't say what he did. Yes, I did. He didn't, like I said, from other job experience where they have standards like that, where he didn't, hey, as soon as I walked in, hey, this is the job, this is what you're going to do, this is what I need from you. If you can't do it, hey, you're out of here. So it's like either you stand or you're not. I've had jobs like that, and they tell you that. You stand what you want to do, and it's up to you. He didn't say anything. He just comes in and like 2 hours later, oh, I'm gonna need more than that. And you can say, well, you shouldn't. If you work these, you should know, bitch. It don't go like that. First of all, you're gonna have a high turnover rate. Why wouldn't you think and just fucking tell people that in the first place? What kind of fucking you want to be behind in work?